Full Parliament law order. Excellencies, Deputy Speakers, Honourable Prime Minister, Honourable Deputy Prime Minister, Honourable Leader of the Opposition, Honourable Deputy Leader of the Opposition, Honourable Chairmen, small Vice Chairmen for Parliamentary Committees, all Honourable Ministers for Government, all Honourable Members for Parliament, all citizens for Vanuatu, where you may continue to follow proceedings for this second ordinary session of Parliament, remotely law all offices outside the Parliament House, but also the islands throughout the country, start the North, Kukasem, the South. We also acknowledge them whether faithfully follow all proceedings remotely or another country outside overseas. Good morning. Before you may start more discussions for today, before God, Lord, and pray, we pray. Papa God, Lord heaven, we will praise you, Mutalem. Thank you so much for you, Lord. Wonderful and new day, you give him Lavivla. You God where you stop yesterday, the day you stop with the Mivla. Tomorrow, suppose me no more stop, but you stop yet. Thank you so much, Lord. Opportunity bargain where you give him Lavivla, our leaders. If they have come, Lord, story and Lord issues where by affecting more lives for people where me very stop seven, more lead them, lo country where you give them la start with them everyone where stop lo room, include them all where only participate lo listen, more watch them remotely lo different corner of lo country, more also overseas. More give me lo wise blue, savvy blue, strong blue, lo me very say continue lo serve you. The way whereby me help me vla, and more importantly by giving back praise, glory, more honor, namely. Mi volei sorry, suppose mi volei make something in the straight. I give on mi volei continue to grow straight fast in blue. Praise, glory, more honor by blue, lo end every something. The name of Jesus, Savior, my master, mi volei prayer. Lo order business lo sitting today in our 7-day lo Malaysia November 2025. We stop lo live parts wala. By me guide me lo how you progress lo mataya. All business we stop lo order lo day today. Lo confirmation lo minutes. Even got today. Business having precedence. Even got announcement by the Speaker. We got two announcements. Presentation of petitions. In a statement by ministers today. In a tabling of documents. In a urgent debate. In a business to be transacted. Of course, we got the government bills, and we will start them. One is today, but you may continue today. By invite them lead up law government business by me indicate them lo our stages for government bills up, you may continue to proceed for them other way stop. But before you may do it, we got two announcements. First one, me lo inform mouse no, we got yesterday morning we received one written motion, no confidence against some speaker, and after we assess them written motions here, I think you will got copy lo live parts people. Me got discussions flow. Me look all content flow motions here, all basis where all the base lehem. Me have announced them this morning. Say motion here me come under lo standing order 44, but I got also one process blame and probably under standing order 43 where you got one mover or one seconder rather than 9 members also required supposed to do with the motion but no confidence against the Prime Minister. This one in relation to subject matter of the motion no confidence against the Speaker of the Parliament. In got one provision standing order where we address them specifically issue here. So you may stop taking some motion here and we come under standing order 43 where we want written motions by one member and one seconder. And we got opportunity here From me concern office pro speaker by me prefer me put me come lo floor lo parliament mo seeking wisdom lo parliament lo determine a motion rather than me make one decision lem lo by me stable lo position lo conflict lo explain no lo me understand them because I think if I read him by me important for people understand them content promotion mo grounds upon which motion he come to him he got reference to constitution, he got reference to standing orders for parliament, he got reference to vacation of seats act, he got reference to some law court decisions, but on two grounds. First one, the discretion of parliament, law 14th of February 2025, the establishment of parliamentary committees. One resolution of parliament.
Point of that.
Yes, Honorable Member Malakula, Deputy Leader of the Opposition.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker, Mitikimi Kolo, Standing Order 59. Yes, sir. Standing Order 59, ruling of the Speaker. Mr. Speaker, good morning, lo yumo. Good morning, lo Honorable House, all Deputy Speaker, Honorable Prime Minister, with Deputy Prime Minister, Leader of the Opposition, all ministers, and all the Honorable Member of the Parliament. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Bamba, you make one ruling blue and law article, Standing Order 59, me tell them say, Bamba ruling blue, Bamba no survey disputed. 3 days after, suppose me when him disputed, my village became in written blue. And he got one motion when me law Parliament. Me point of order from, but you got opportunity, you respond, law motion, all grounds were listed law motion, and suppose you want to make a ruling, whether or not the motion is in order or is not in order, or you give me come back law parliament may resolve by a majority, law make a decision law motion, yeah. You respond law grounds promotion by meeting say, but you got one opportunity. Suppose motion Bambai, he can be follow parliament, or Bambai me debated, you survey and Sarem grounds promotion. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Leader of the Opposition. I think we know the time me respond law grounds, me try to explain them no more. And I think I will not have the opportunity to participate in the debate of the motion, Mr. Speaker. Even suppose me start against me. So me want to explain them no more, and then suppose me necessary, me disqualify me preside time when Mata Yagam Parliament, I will do so. And that's up to me to be part of the discussions or not. What I'm doing now is trying to explain, but I will not participate. I will let the Parliament. One of Mr. Tram is low end explanation. Yeah. You see where I'm coming from. The motion will be in order, and that will be for the wisdom of the Parliament to decide outcome of the motion after the debate. And we want them to explain them no more. Law understanding blame me everyone because I think you've like receiving finish and by move out with them second up law motion. Well, you got opportunity law present the motion yeah law you've like have a respond them. And supposedly the law opposition, deputy leader of opposition, Mr. Talem say by me to me got opportunity but I respond. That's my right. I can't respond. I can seize the opportunity or not seize the opportunity. But while I'm now, as a matter of announcement to you all, I'm only letting you know that there's a motion, written motion lodged, and explain what's in the grounds of the motion. You got two specific grounds no more. You don't make any ruling, Lobesya. I mean, this make a ruling, but tell them say, I mean, order. Lobai, Balam, deliberate over them or make one final decision. You got two grounds. First one, establishment of parliamentary committees. law 14 February 2025 by the Parliament. And the second grounds was the non-attendance by the member for EP, second ordinary session, based on the grounds that he got one stay, law judgment blame. But that's law Parliament emi deliberate overham, umega one vision, emi by operation blow one law Parliament where emi vacation of seats act. It's got nothing to do with the ruling of the Speaker, including the establishment of the committee. But that's in the documents filed as form of motion and described as a motion of no confidence against the Speaker. So we want to make it clear now. But today we stop decide say motion ya we stop order. Why we come before floor of the Parliament, we move by we say table and we give him wisdom leave la believe less have respond them. We got discretion below me rules say me no in order. And me no want me to be seen as we got conflict because it's against me in the office of the Speaker. So we prefer me to law wisdom the Parliament is have decide them. That's the first announcement side law motion of no confidence against the Speaker. That's lodged yesterday. And it's supposed to be for them standing order 43. Also one normal written motion from one provision bill standing order. They will be mature in 2 days' time, unless you get and then another one supposed to be for them standing on 44, where motion of no confidence. Lo standing order, me tell no confidence. I mean, tell Prime Minister or Speaker or just tell no confidence. I suppose Mr. assumes that that's referring to the Prime Minister. Then the required number under the Constitution is you need to have 9 signatures. But I think because it's item that so me take him say, Mr. Blow discretion blow me blow tell him maturity date plan whether I mean 2 days or 7 days. But in any event, the motion is in order. And it will be listed in the agenda in the days to come for Parliament to deliberate and decide. Next agenda law, next item law announcement law Speaker. This morning, we got one other motion is deposited today, and it should be shared by you, everyone, by the leader of the government business, seconded by the government whip. And that will be also be treated as a written motion. Will mature in 2 days' time, unless you have one resolution to the House, side for maturity, all documents, including all government bills, we establish list, you deliberate or decide them. May I conclude the announcement when we got today in the morning, but we go straight to all government bills. But before we do that, Honourable Leader of Government Business.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning to you. Good morning, Honourable Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, Ministers, Leader of Opposition, Deputy Leader of Opposition, Chairmen and Parliament committees, members of Parliament. Lord, this morning before we go business, we miss the minister finish, we have appropriation 2026, want to move one more motion for them standing order 60. So suspend them standing order 18. We related law allowance law sitting, law Parliament, the 2 law public accounts committee. Same time, law suspend them standing order 33. We related law procedure, law introducing all bills. Specifically, some of the bills were not matured yet, on time frame. And below same time, suspend them standing order 44. We related law motions, and especially motions against some speaker. Below against Parliament is be able below proceed with the more matters we listed below second order session and look law all got done. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Leader, Block Government Business. Honourable Member Bloambai, Honourable Government Whip.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Liam, or good morning, Honourable House. Mr. Secondum motion. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Member Bloambai. You got one motion, will suspend them standing order. Standing order 33. Yes, standing order number 30, paragraph 3. Was standing order 44. We put them low flow, supposed to get any discussion, slow motion, we come. So was sinogat, Mr. Putum, motion blow, suspend them standing order, law. Sorry, Honourable Leader of Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, long you with them. Good morning, Honourable House. Me, Mr. One them trying to understand them. Motion for suspension, yeah. Motion for suspension, yeah. Me in relation long announcement where you make them, or I mean in relation to all different something. Please clarify me, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Standing order 30, standing order 18, what's the standing order dealing with? Standing order 18 deals with the hours of sitting. Standing orders 30, paragraph 3 deals with the 10 days maturity date. And then standing order 44 deals with the 7 days maturity date. Law and motion of no confidence.
Thank you, long clarify, Mr. Speaker. Then perhaps by you turn mind blow you go possibilities the fact that you start long chair motion, yeah. Have we know the very conflict of interest where you start talk about, and whether you should perhaps let them go to one different person and by him stand by me and entertain him, because at the moment the very fact that motion is start inside the table finish and finish proceedings for the day in relation to announcement will you make it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Any other comment to side promotion to suspend him standing order? Honourable Member of Luganville.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, law announcement where you make them this morning. By me first time law me 9 years law parliament whereby one motion against him speaker by me move under the standing order 43. By me first time. So you must have set one president from your rule say me in order despite you tell them out clear so you know them make a one Darafala ruling from by me put me one Narafala position. But law point of order will lead up law position me raise him. By parliament I decided no speaker. So you know put me one conflict position. Thank you.
You got any other comment or flow? Me take him Deputy Leader of Opposition, Honourable Member of Malakula.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you establish head law institution, and you custodian blow standing order. Role blue you me blow. You preside over lo debate we come to parliament. Also you ensure say all procedures for parliament must be respected and observed by all members of parliament. Me want them reiterate them back one them way leader blow portion italians blow impartiality blow chair and you make up particularly law 44. Now you make me want them suspend them blow motion of no confidence against him you Bombay and me subject law 43. Mr. Speaker, law 2021 he got one president's law court and me Speaker of Parliament versus leader of government business at the time me anatol and law decision block court yeah and me make him one judgment concerning process blow motion majority blow motion against him on Speaker of Parliament and lot that decision blow court me tell him say motion blow Speaker by me take him 7 days blow me mature blow me 7 debated with the law Parliament. Me want them just for me not them chair no more one decision block court we been Stapler 2021, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Leader of the Opposition. I think we stop got one motion, blow suspend standing order. Got 1 second. You stop talk about them. By me putting vote. As motion ya, stop law order. What time by me come? By me disqualify me. By different one me stand blame preside over law motion ya. But the suspending standing order of Parliament. That's for the Parliament to decide. You got provision blame on the standing order. And even suppose you got one condition to you refer them and respect them. That's because there is a provision in the standing order that says 7 days. But if Parliament, when we make them rule, we go them stop asking me, you respect them, you decide, you suspend them. That's for the Parliament to decide. But you got one motion by flow Parliament. You ask them flow Parliament, but you make one decision them. And then whether which one bill we come in a mature, one motion we stop in a mature play come to Parliament, if it's to do with the motion of no confidence against the Speaker of the Parliament, that I will disqualify myself and let one of my deputies preside so that you can deliberate and make the decisions. And that's the 7 days maturity period. But if I move on a motion, I would want it to come before Parliament as soon as possible. But that's for the yes. So, but that's only my opinion. But at the end of the day, that's for the Parliament to decide. We give him the floor. Suppose he got any final comment, then we start with the motion. We'll suspend him. We'll triple standing order vote. Honourable Deputy Prime Minister. Minister of Finance.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you may not operate outside law procedure. You may stop following all provisions plus standing order, plus suspend them all relevant standing orders, plus business and have a transact. You may not carry something new come inside. Thank you.
Honourable Leader of the Opposition.
Honourable Speaker, you appreciate them too, inside long motion, yeah? You got the reference long all very articles of the Constitution by government position blue inside long place, yeah? So we're not just the standing orders. You worry a little bit, but look how you suspend them Constitution and tableau standing orders. Thank you.
By that time, by you like debate over the motion, yeah. You make one final decision. Maybe we stop rule finish motion ay stop in order by you right this time decision lab. That's what you know la comment by Mr. Puto motion bro suspend them standing order 18, standing order 30 paragraph 3, or standing order 44. Lo vote. Whether will you agree, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Motion pursuant to Standing Order 60 to suspend the Standing Order 18 relating to hours of sitting, and Standing Order 30, Paragraph 3 relating to maturity of business, especially the bills of Parliament, and Standing Order 44 relating to motion of no confidence was approved with 36 votes in favor and 11 against.
Thank you. You may proceed with the more government bills. Honorable Leader of the Government Business, you confirm you may proceed with them. The bill for the Appropriation 2026 Act number of 2025. I ask him, Honorable Minister of Finance, come for it, and then by me allow him Leader of the Opposition, then Mr. make him comment blame. Lo respond lo budget speech all same way maybe in the intent to make him after lo adjournment yesterday. Thank you, Thomas. I now give the opportunity to the Leader of the Opposition to make comments on the budget speech made and presented yesterday by the Minister for Finance and Economic Management.
Minister, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Deputy Opposition Leader, all Honorable Deputy Speakers, all Honorable Presidents of all political parties, all Honorable Chairs within Deputy Chairs, all standing committees, all honourable members of the Parliament, all chiefs, church leaders, with all good people of Vanuatu. Mr. Speaker, you may honour him, thank you. Lord Almighty God, Lord continuous protection blame over the nation, all people of Yumi. We congratulate them, all people of Vanuatu, despite the resilience. Despite long natural disasters, we show resilience all time. And you may pray, natural disasters, you come away, blow you so blow you afford them, you grace, blow you return go back to prosperity. Secondly, opposition wish blow salute them, all tireless efforts, long all public servants inside the Ministry of Finance, Department of Rates and Taxes, Customs, value-added tax, immigration, border control, ports and harbour, maritime services, citizenship commission, financial institutions, Vanuatu Financial Intelligence Unit, Vanuatu Financial Service Commission, Reserve Bank, State Law Office, and every other financial collecting line agencies, long government, all provinces, municipal or city councils, where day in and day out, Landele Yuvala, despite all poor facilities where Yuvala operate from, after long devastation, long earthquake, long 17 December 2024, Yuvala unrelenting, to ensure the Cofers Republic he replenished, lo fulfill him need, lo services, lo reach out, go lo greater, more far-reaching population, long beautiful nation, long Yumi. So that all children blame me, only life, only breathe, only dream, long continuity, long nationhood. Vanuatu opposition salutum efforts long Ivala. By Yumi pass him budget ya from hard work long Ivala. Tell him thank you considerably. The entire workforce, the nation, business community, everyone is totally engrossed long collection, long revenue. That despite rhetoric, long honorable house, hemi fulfill him nationhood with them government policy. You must have comfortably be conversant, more optimistic about continuity long budget 2026. Because long insistence, long camaraderie, long effort, long Ivala, long keeping Vanuatu afloat, more heading forward. Permit me at the outset, Mr. Speaker, let me raise one preliminary matter where regarding the place of a budget speech inside long proceedings from Blizia, because we discussed them briefly yesterday. From me raising one very essential part, the conduct, the Honorable House here, and in the changes between government in office and government in waiting. Otherwise, you may recognize them also in the opposition. We really got nothing inside the standing orders from Parliament about one budget speech, let alone one response to Kolangam. Section 14 from Public Finance and Economic Management Act, I'm describing one economic and fiscal statement where Bamba Minister he must lay him before Parliament before the appropriation bill is introduced. When MME been the honourable practice, especially since me one member of the Parliament, the honourable House here, and me got respectful notification for one sensible exchange between government in office and government in waiting about veracity of long revenue, expenditure and projections. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Long you appreciate them. Say you got notion long fairness inside long house here. And opposition me expressing desire. Lo notion ya bamba and me prevail as one all hallmarks. Long practice more procedure. Long honorable house here. Mr. Speaker, we turn eyes blue you go long appropriation. From the planned appropriation 2026, long 64 billion 148 91 667. Let me clear now. Say got one reduction back again. Long appropriation blue me this year. Compared long 68 billion long budget 2025. And compared long 77.6 billion where me blow budget 2024. This, Mr. Speaker, is the reality. Honourable House, I mean informed by the Deputy Prime Minister. So we expect them to deliver him one budget that hopefully by preparing Vanuatu towards Vanuatu's golden jubilee and preparation of country blaming for the next 50 years. You may commend them optimism here, long government. lo yimi prepare towards Golden Jubilee celebration. By yimi believe, say, by yimi presenting one budget, long 50 years, hemi overkill. Infrastructure, bamba hemi continue to build, and assets, bamba hemi constructed, by require more than 1 year of construction. May minim say appropriation after appropriation, bamba hemi need long address memia, consistent with the Public Finance and Economic Management Act. Mr. Speaker, Honorable House Chair, and we continue to be entertained about temporary plans the government intend to implement them. Early this year, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, and we present them before the Honorable House Chair, bill on virtual asset service providers, where he promised him increased revenue, generate them, government, financial public projects. Long current speech, Honorable House say, harem yet. Any mention, how much money even is government start to collect them long all virtual asset service providers long this year, and how much Mumbai may expect them Mumbai may receive in 2026. Mr. Speaker, Finance Minister Mr. Basudam say budget next year, Bamba pit him one financial plan. Next chapter long national vision blame me. One budget where Bamba invest long people blame me by strengthening the economy, by modernizing government blame me, and by building resilience, whereby you need him for the next 50 years. Me I am all fair and well, Mr. Speaker. Be blow align him statement ya. What in reality Bamba one obstacle, Mr. Speaker. Just during the last extraordinary session, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, and me amended Vanuatu National Provident Fund Act, blow invest on people with one additional 2% points contribution, blow employees, with them one additional 2 percentage points for employers. The Honorable House here, we know, guided as to monetary value increase by reflected inside long budget. And for that matter, bill long appropriation, but by committed by the government, the employees blame what the employers blame. Mr. Speaker, Deputy Prime Minister, me leading me believe him. Say amendment long VNPF Act, by implemented immediately to 2026. But unfortunately, annual appropriation have been no shown. Public Finance Act, it make me clear. So say all estimates were being presented for it long Honorable House here. You must include them details. Long any changes, long estimates of the budget year. And following year, where I'm included inside a statement, where I'm accompanied by the Bill Blue Annual Appropriation Act. What are many changes to the government program policy, objectives, or outputs, where we should be associated with those changes inside long estimates. Provisions below Public Finance Economic Management Act, and we formulated or require implementation. Be attentive long budget speech from Honorable Deputy Prime Minister. Say in no direction long how much revenue government by plan to collect in 2026. When forecasted revenue by contributed by development partners were placed inside those statement blame by unifying them all forecasted loans by drawdown from multilateral institutions, blow fund them infrastructure needs towards Golden Jubilee blow Yumi. Mr. Speaker, me no one mistake. The Vanuatu, we rely heavily on funding from development partners and loans for infrastructure. For example, in 2025, grant funding approximately 22 billion, while new loan drawdown 4.3 billion. By you look long volume long 2025, Mumbai Italamot Liu. In the bill long appropriation, where we distributed long house year, long meaning this year, by got one incredible from there, by got one considerable decrease low grant funding from development partners, where we forecasted for 2026 low 9.3 billion namo. And the government Bamba no draw down any new or ongoing loans from development creditors. Importantly, decline low grant funding low 144%, and we truly surprised them, Yumi. Honorable House, I must be assured of one explanation. The Honorable Minister of Finance, why now we got decline the grant funding. The current climate, environment, where geopolitics may become the state of play, development partners, cooperation may play a very critical role of sustainable and inclusive development. Where Vanuatu hemi part blame. Vanuatu hemi continue belong hemi strategically position, belong hemi benefit long tension we stop increase around the world. Hemi sad belong comprehendum se Vanuatu hemi no save benefit from lesser monetary value from this development in global politics. Mr. Speaker, speaking on no forecasted drawdown in loans in 2026, we find them difficult believing se Bambai no got any continuous drawdown of loans from foreign creditors or the multilateral partners. For instance, a project on South Santo, when we successfully being constructed, and take where you may receive him. Common knowledge, phase 2, when we start 2025, when by we finish, when by continue 2026, and 2027. Now budget year, no got appropriation, no expenditure towards these projects in the following year. Lomba, you may expect Lomba Minister by Garden, you may Lobesia. Honorable House here, we need to be guided long point here. Or why you may expect them if a project is stopped, or he brought forward to 2025. House here, I mean, not being satisfied about valuable domestic borrowing, plus supplement them with planned fixed assets acquisition to government. From we fall short, long identify main source of revenue collection, which will mostly be value-added tax. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Long question, long grant funding, development partners with the multilateral institutions, only align them under long Paris Accord with them conference of the parties, and only set them aside billions of dollars long Green Climate Fund. Mr. Speaker, opposition may recognize them, may show them appreciation. Long hard-working team, long Vanuatu officials, where only coordinate them, effort play me. Now even Ministry of Finance, we registered as one accredited institution, plus specialized small project management, where we approved by authority of Green Climate Fund. Mr. Speaker, despite long approval here, Minuara many something, long Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, long any grant funding, whereby you may receive in 2026, whereby you may benefit from facility here. Mr. Speaker, opposition and me acknowledge him. Based on economic expansion, historically, hemi no stable site bloyumi, hemi uneven, more unfairly distributed. However, hemi now Vanuatu is, and it is the responsibility of House here to make sure how you may formulate an economic policy, you may address them with gaps here. Mr. Speaker, whilst opposition may share views on economic benefits, on real per capita income, also say Honourable Deputy Prime Minister Dalam, you may express some views, Vanuatu also one sovereign nation, and we must think carefully, balance them, state long economic activity. Whilst you may appreciate them, Mr. Speaker, current structure belong economy belong yumi, and we heavily reliant on value of services where you may produce them. But you may continue, you may not give him enough attention long agriculture, it's a long appropriation here, where most long Vanuatu and we concentrated. Mr. Speaker, and we visible say more employment and we concentrated on the service sector. When we fragile, when we prone to external market forces, what's a more global financial crisis, COVID, from 2007 to 2008, even liquidation belong to Vanuatu, and because of 110, no basket blame me. So I mean very important as decision makers, and my responsibility belong me. Long ensure both foreign direct investment and domestic policy long investments only must be well formulated, more signed long sector long agriculture. The agriculture subsector, long fisheries, and we hardly receive attention long budget long Honourable Deputy Prime Minister. And me strategic government vision where you may tell him thank you long Prime Minister long you may expand them revenue sources you may long marine ocean and not previously accounted offshore offload long Vanuatu fish long Fiji. Given the government, we now create one dedicated Ministry of Fisheries. How much revenue now? State them, expect them, collect them from the fisheries sector of 2026. And how much progress may contribute long collection long revenue receipts 2025. Why now? Mr. Speaker, you know praised long increase by 25% long share long government long jack mackerel quota. Where me some $8 million, where me one increase for 25%, but one expected 5 to 15% increase for 2026. One quota where me lost, then me recovered in 2023. How now? Government me unaware the shipping registry revenue this year and me hitting one positive $1.2 million. But when me wait from, and me forensic audits, when Minister of Finance, he must ask him all officers blame, he hurry up blame. He got one breakthrough, where Honourable Minister of Fisheries stopped, from my tell him out. Long tuna, 2026. But when appropriation, where place inside law appropriation, by you miss have expected to you Mr. Speaker, you may not even informed by the Honourable Deputy Prime Minister about real disposable income across sectors of the economy, including agriculture, industry, more services. Honourable House, I am informed about average real per capita income, the Vanuatu, but not the real per capita income per sector of the economy, and also by municipalities and provinces. Having the appreciation of monetary value here is very important. Long help all decision makers, long assist the formulating policies, long derive specialized policies and allocations so that benefit long economic prosperity and be realizable and then be enjoyed across the islands. Mr. Speaker, speaking about the economy, most countries along the world only bully Mumi in many ways. Got international boundaries, only disrespected all trade rules, Mr. Speaker, only weakened. But inside long budget, yeah, Deputy Prime Minister, give him one single expression, long imposed tariff, long Vanuatu, long export, we go long United States of America, well, he set them long 30%. Mr. Speaker, opposition and look at me, also one superimposed move, and nothing more than a trade barrier, long Vanuatu. In fact, I mean one punitive measure, I mean one unfair trade practice. Understanding blue me, so Vanuatu when we export them substantial selected commodities, equal of United States. Given these trade barriers, we surfaced long this year. Opposition yet to understand them economic impact long such 30% imposition, long Vanuatu exports, long commodities, equal of United States. So one country, you must understand them. You must understand them. Unemia, your impact ya. In minim the local exporters play me, mo country play me also one whole. Furthermore, Mr. Speaker, no got disclosure, no revenue forgone by this tariff. It is very important as you need to quantify impact, long tariff ya, on employment, and eventually on loan repayments and value-added tax. Mr. Speaker, throughout long budget speech 2026, Deputy Prime Minister, me yet lo me help me understand more revenue receipts, long export levies, the commodity exports. Also, honorable members, long house here, only entitled lo bambali survey. Spending per visitors per day. Vanuatu, and we often receive him, long most popular form of export and services. Whilst they got concentration, long export of goods and services, opposition yet will inform long any government policy, whereby we generate them government receipts on export levies. Government should explore memia long broaden them domestic revenue stream learn. As nation we grow, Mr. Speaker, and new reform be implemented. Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, more government must inform him house here, long current value, long vatu blong yumi. Given the current reform, which have happened long Reserve Bank. While you may understand him, say explanation say Vanuatu and me Vatu blue yumi and me realign. Be me attract mixed reactions around the community, around the population. Because some sectors of society, even long house here, only believe him say me one devaluation. And authority where me give him out, and me tell him say me one realignment. You mean okay me at one confirmation or one view whereby balance them out inside long budget speech, yeah? Because Deputy Opposition Leader, he been raised him long ham and then me tell him say by me make him things that they now and should be appropriate time Lobamba Hemi dispel any untoward things you must have go from one devaluation of currency. Mr. Speaker, what an implication belong one currency when we being realigned, especially time value when we depreciate. Finally, Mr. Speaker, nation here and we need to survey one detailed account long 6 billion Vanuatu when we collected from the devastation on 17 December 2024 earthquake. How has that been expended? And towards what in particular? When visible proof was spending on rehabilitation, what in recovery? Have we spent everyone for this? How so? For state ministers, only travel, but them now tangible, more intrinsic benefit. We come back, please, yeah? Lopamba, you tell them say yes, even worth them all trips, long all expenditure, long public service outings, Los Santo, long chef a day, long Tana, ministry handouts, on all expenses, public expenses, long all days when it's supposed to be working days, Beli tanem or kata equal long periods of semi-holidays for them celebration. How now? Every expenditure even projected inside the budget 2020-25. And supposed only been become exceptional expenses from the public purse. How now only been justified in accordance with the Public Finance Act. Mr. Speaker, and now, Mr. Speaker, and when you expect them, Deputy Prime Minister, you harem lahem. Question whereby you second me go along tomorrow is, are we expected to see more of this in 2026? Or by you write them off 2025? Or is in the year of bounce wrecking? And by me believe him, Talk Minister of Finance. Say reality of 2026, I mean real hope, real revenue, real savings, and real prosperity. Honorable Speaker, honorable members of the House, obviously thank you considerably for attention.
Thank you, Honourable Leader of the Opposition. Lo comment, lo budget speech, lo Honourable Minister of Law, Finance, mo Economic Management. With the Miami stop taking say you now already blow you making opportunity blow Honourable Minister of Finance, Economic Management, Honourable Deputy Prime Minister blow Mikarem bill for the appropriation 26 Act number of 2025 ikam lo first reading. Lo emi introduce mo emi explain em lo imi sabe tok lo principal mo merit probilia Honourable Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Finance mo Economic Management. Suppose you ready, so I proceed lo introduction lo bill lo first reading.
Mr. Speaker, good morning to you. What am
Honourable Minister, sorry, me look on any raised. Honourable Member Blumalo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Liumo. Good morning, Law. Honorable House. Me, before Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Finance, Megam Ikaram Bilikam, me wanted to talk to lo statement blehem with regards to a statement of him make him yesterday in relation to part where him mention him lo comment blame on our side lo house only been laugh mo li point them me lehem statement blame he calls him all previous secretary general mo all chairmans plus citizenship all stop collect them revenue. Mr. Speaker, me statement here time only laugh indirectly me takam say me from me former secretary general so he laugh say I think me been start collect them revenue, which to me want them let them honorable house is say time me been appointed the colo position lo secretary general process here is start finished. Only no one new process where funds out lo source of funds ikolo HN account mo establish HN account ikolo finance account mo me receive him receipt no mo all payments we done me no collect them revenue statement o hemi me kemi sete Mr. Speaker me stop taking me ikolo standing order 53(1) mo 2 me takem se hemi me stop refer lo templo me inside lo office ya so me takem me wanda talam se statement ya hemi no true me stop asking honorable deputy prime minister mo minister of finance lo hemi withdraw him statement from process here start finish me go inside me no sabe remember him say me been collect them revenue with time me sabe se me pick up all receipts no mo we come lo finance government smart stream system lo all receipt all payments here pe me no been collect them revenue me no sabe remember him pe me sabe recall him no mo say yes lo 2024 lo November 28 former minister of finance and me been someone me ko mo talem lo me write them one letter mo me give him timeline lo me must give him letter lo exclusivity lo 118 by close of business lo November 28 2024 pe me no sabe recall him se me remember him say me collect them revenue with time so me take him say statement ya me no true Mr. Vasco honorable minister mo deputy prime mo same time deputy prime minister lo republic lo Vanuatu so se me say withdraw him statement blame. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. I don't recall any names being mentioned during the speech. That's the assumption you're setting, but me take a note lo point blue, but you got opportunity lo you talk lo principal, Jimmy Stapco lo principal lo bill, but Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, that's my understanding lo one what you talked about yesterday. But if you have anything to say in response to that, I'm not going to require you to make any withdrawal of any statement because I haven't heard any names being mentioned in the statement.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, with them, courtesy and respect, suppose you got some talk yesterday where speech I make out, you me talam some podium you offended. My apologies. My apologies. Not intended. But Mr. Speaker, bill for the appropriation 2026, Act number of 2025, you make a no Parliament, you me seek him approval and authorization from Parliament for the appropriation of funds not exceeding 64,148,091,667 Vanuatu for the services of the government during the financial year commencing the 1st of January 2026 and ending on 31st of December 2026. Mr. Karambile kam lo parliament emi debate. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. The floor open for you got any discussions law principal law bill, Honorable Leader of Opposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Opposition, some statement, Blumi. Dalam, everyone agrees, by you support them.
Thank you, Honorable Leader of the Opposition. Thank you. It has been moved that the bill for the appropriation 2026 Act number of 2025 be read for the first time in Parliament and to pass. Would all agree, please indicate. Against? Abstention.
Motion that the bill for the appropriation 2026 Act number of 2025 be read the first time in Parliament and to pass was carried unanimously with 45 votes in favor.
Thank you, Parliament. Me now move to the committee of the whole House. Plo yumi luklo all sections plo bill. Section 1, appropriation. I think me call lo schedule. You got parliamentary amendment lo schedule. But before you me call all parliamentary amendment, but you me call all me refer him, honorable members, Igolo Part 3, Blo Yellow Book, Budget Book, Volume 2, Part 3, page 391. Page 391. But focus all fundings from donors. Electoral office, 1,300,000 Vanuatu. Parliament me note them or accept them. Prime Minister's Ministry, 108,003,500 Vanuatu. You may note them or accept them. Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Forestry, and Biosecurity, 90,480,000 Vanuatu. You may note them or you may accept them. Ministry of Education and Training, 1,708,666,681. Parliament I note mo I accept them. Ministry of Finance mo Economic Management. 1,211,463,096 Vanuatu. Parliament I note mo I accept them. Ministry of Health. 430,252,915 Vanuatu. Honorable Leader of Government Business.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, me got one question from your late fund. I got one project, Law MLCC, mini hospital, where President of France even come promising with them Prime Minister Maukuro. When them serve, Law Minister of Health say, Isap ko heto, everyone kiaman mo. We know Mohare want something. So, Minister, you got any information? Do you tell them out? No, money no. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you. The question, Honorable Minister of Health.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, question we come to leader of government business. Signing blow contract, maybe should go sign it number 9. This coming number 9 be with the now we Mr. Stown ordinary session. I think by no sabe possible. Suppose we parliament pa si mi sabe sign them contract na blow with them contract we blow list of work only continue lo work blow MLCC pa. Thank you.
Honorable Minister of Finance, more Economic Management. Minister of funding from donors, the sector of health.
Funding from donors, especially law MLCC, I think law meeting law Prime Minister Napat with Emmanuel Macron, law July, law Paris. Me specifically confirm him by funding he made available law MLCC. So I think he may now by he need to sign. But I think that confirmation say I think it was around 500 million baht. But that was confirmed to Prime Minister Napat. Thank you.
Thank you. Ministère des Infrastructures and Public Utilities. With them one total donor funding below 2,320,000,000 Vanuatu. You may take them note, or you may accept them. Ministry of Internal Affairs. Sorry, Honorable Member of Malakula. Honorable Barthelemy. Marcelino.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Limo. Good morning, Laws. Lo Ministry of Infrastructure and Public Utilities, lo 18 kind lo 320 million from government of Japan. You look at the narrative blame. The heavy machine provided, especially me blow heavy machine. I believe say mena ba ika from up to fleet blow malampaw tema torba. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member of Los Santos. Honorable Kaitan Pikun.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Question mulong Ministry of Public Works concern road to blow South Santo. Me understand say road mi ko hetiet and suppose ka tani fan me no look in the fan the place yeah unless only fan the throughout the one finish blow road mi cycle lo complete South Santo Road Rehabilitation Road from me no look in the budget lam the place lo all tono particularly lo Volbang where he stop loan lam. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, question, Member. Honorable Minister of Public Works, was you got any response? The first one is in relation to aid in kind or fleet from the government of Japan. And the second one, South Santo Road. Honorable Minister of Finance.
Honorable Speaker, South Santo Road, me appropriated finish. You may be appropriated about 142 million US dollars, 142.7.8 billion US dollars. So work and Mr. Progress, I think when by progress will work, when by Minister of Public Utilities, and we talk about. Lot 320 million, where you may sign an agreement with the government of Japan last year. And me earmarked for the fleet, and me believe say, by law understanding law government, by fleet, and me specially dedicated law Malamba. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member Blambai, Honorable Cheng Wele.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker. Good morning, Law Yumilo House. Me take interest Law Ministry of Law Infrastructure and Public Utilities. And Honorable Speaker, I think by question A go through Law Minister of Law Finance with the Minister of Law Public Utilities. Me look this year, total monies were appropriated. Me no look below ADB funding. Lol 6 wharfs where you missed up talk about lol past governments here. Someone's in wharf, and me one main concern. With them all 5 wharfs, lol islands. Infrastructure have me play one very important part. Long Yumilo Island, 83 islands here. Meeting the government have me should look plenty. Low sea transport. You may seem to fail with them domestic airline, and you may must look low sea transport. So me no look please, Honorable Speaker, supposed to give him one answer to Yumilo House. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. The question. Honorable Minister of Finance. We give floor to Honorable Minister of Public Utilities.
Thank you, Excellency Speaker. Thank you. Good morning, Law Prime Minister, Deputy Prime Minister, Leader of Law President, Deputy Leader of Law President. Thank you, Law Question, Law Member Blambai. Both wharfs, blimi, me one main infrastructure, blimi, block connect me, Law maritime roads, blimi. Concerning my ADB fund, blow la priority we me send them out. Ministry of Finance is to take a more discussion, final discussion with them. ADB will conclude them San Mansen Wolf project will bid this out early January next year. Hopefully by quarter 3 next year, by you may sign one contract, will San Mansen Wolf start. For the more priority, next one, me put sandwich lo malakula, me design and costing complete finish. Is the block of mana blow some funding. All talk is the finish between Kaufman and ADB. All not flow Wolf we me been prioritizing. For the more discussion, blimi with the ADB, me plus South Lenakel Wolf. Lolo wai lo ambai mo sola lo Pangsan Torres. Ikatol not flow one stop. You Mr. Woket lo. You me finalize them all detail lo costing with them design blem. Once everyone is complete, but you miss a vegaramigam. You me tell them thank you lo ADB way. Continue support blem. You me look South Pare Wolf. Hopefully, by you me commission them early next year quarter 1. You miss a start to use. Blow information bli minimo, I think after lo parliament ba kafman is aveko town lo Pentecost, lo MLCC JT Wolf we through lo Chinese grant, ba work is ave start lem by end of this year. All kafman tu standard take mo feasibility study blow all island will only accessible by sea, namely all Shepherd's Island, Makira, Tongariki, Mataso, Puninga. Ote mo island limi lo not lo Torres mo banks Every island we know at airport lem, only access lem by sea. Kafman is the work finish blow, start them all detailed study lem blow. You make out one costing, please Mr. Vilu how no by me address them all area. Thank you too much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, I think we got questions all donor funds where we stop coming inside and look also me no reflected law appropriation. But by Parliament, me recall long beginning of this year, one amendment where we make him law PFM Act under law section 35, and me standing appropriation for donor partners. Where me minimum say even time where you may pass him appropriation bill finish and then you may stop operate throughout the course of the year. Suppose any funding from donors may available, then Bombay government is have a drawdown lehem for financial year for the purposes of which the funds only come from, and then Bombay minister me must lay before Parliament report longa lehem. So me one amendment where you been making law cater for all situations where funding sometimes me promised and me no come, lo time blue me appropriate them, but time we me come later. You me stop using, but time we me come later, low me allow, blue you me save come and you me inform Parliament. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Honourable Prime Minister.
Honourable Chair, good morning back, and Law Yumo, good morning, Honourable House. Supplementary answer no law question where Honourable Member Blimi Law and by me raise him in relation law Olga the Wolves. ADB me confirm approximately about 4 billion towards all the different wolves as a supplementary answer.
Thank you. You may move au ministère des Affaires intérieures, Ministry of Internal Affairs. Then one total donor funding blow 194,906,790 Vanuatu. Suppose you not got any comment, you may stop, note them or accept them. Honourable Deputy Leader of the Opposition.
Thank you. Suppose Minister have explained the construction of emergency shelter, Lotanai, looking at 120 million Vanuatu.
Thank you, Law question. Any clarification, Honourable Minister of Internal Affairs?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Law question, Law Honourable Deputy Leader, Law Opposition. Law item me talam se construction law emergency shelters law tana wetem malakula tananam. Me one decision where Council of Ministers even approve. Thank you.
Any other questions on the donor funding for the Ministry of Internal Affairs? Sinakat, you must note them or accept them. Ministry of Lands, Mines, Water Resources. The one total donor funding blow 215,283,481 Vanuatu. So, you not got any question, comment? Parliament, let me take a note. Honourable Member Blo Malakula, Honourable Paul Paulo.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Prime Minister, Deputy PM, Leader Blo, Opposition Deputy Leader too, more honourable members. Mr. Speaker, me want to ask him the most, because we got budget to blow water drill machine where me always a minister me stop low process block where I'm some. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Law question, Honourable Member. we have any response? Lo Emia, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Chair. Good morning, Law Honorable House. I think in regards to question raised by Member Blimi Law Malekula, I think all drilling machine you garam through lo NPP Blimi where you pass him last year. I think he stopped on lo tender boat lo you procure him to new drilling machine whereby you procure him. In regards to Dona partners, so kata you must tell him thank you all kata. Especially lo water partnership you lucky look at partners with them kata lo New Zealand government, MFAT and TFAT, where we contribute big one, only shall we help me expand the network with me low water and make them sure say accessibility low safe and drinking water and me stop you may have got access. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Honorable Member Blatonga. Honorable Amos John.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Leo. Good morning, Laos. Me, one question, no, me ask him, Minister, lo finance, me recall back, lo beginning of this year. We been asking one question, one drilling track, yeah, and then response by one ton up, but number by fanem lo this year. In the service, I start inside lo budget book, yeah, finish. Lo mi look through level, Minister, say only fund the finish or not yet. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. The question, Honorable Minister of Lands, Mines, more water resources.
Thank you, Chair. I think in regards to query blow member blue lo tonga, I think Donna partners here, me chaika, but I mean not give him drill, I mean give him one big water truck. I think you may have a look is lo choice bombitu, where me stop. But I think plan blow you me lo ministry where water is abandoned me, but you me work hard, lo make sure say each province, while you sit cut alone machine blow get so far you me got two, one is tablo Sanwa, one is tablo lo Penama. And then two lana running but you may look sure you may make sure see me distributing fairly low every province, so you should cut all drilling machine blow water. Thank you.
Honorable Deputy Leader, blow opposition.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, if you look him lo Ministry of Lands, you got one lo expenditure, you got one big fella difference between 2025 and 2026. You got one decrease below 71.3%. Lo Ministry below lands, suppose Minister is aware.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Leader. Me help me minimo you me stop lo donor funding lo side lo revenue, but you me come lo expenditure yet. But suppose you no makada any question lo side lo donor funding lo Ministry lo lands, mines, more water resources. Parliament Minister noted to accept them one total figure of 215,283,481 Vanuatu. Ministry of Youth, Justice, and Community Service. They want total donor funding of 200,250,000. Monsieur l'honorable député de Malikolo, Monsieur Barthélémy, Marcelien.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Lo program M15, yeah, Youth Justice and Social Welfare. Lo 12 million, UNICEF ne mi give him. Mi want them ask a friend of mine, one that's from them. Bill blood child protection, you know, I met, mi got 12 million Vinisi game. So minister, I explain him. Mi want him, mi one condition, want him. Thank you.
Thank you. The question, Honorable Minister of Justice, more Youth, Community Services.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Lo. Good morning, Lo House. I mean, one condition, but I mean one fun way. You give him lo strengthen office pro child desk. I mean, lo ane mo kota list up do him all round land be me pro so help him how pro. Teach him all for parents, to guide them all beginning. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Mikaram Honorable Member Santo first time. Then Honorable Yafro.
Good morning, Mr. Chair, with them. Good morning, Honorable House. Mr. Look through law, China funding, law ministry, law justice. Mr. Wanda, Wanda say you got funding towards Hall of Justice captured or no?
Mikaram Honorable Member Blomalakula Bagan, Honorable Barthelemy. Then by Mr. Kimachi, law ministers post respond.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Sorry, I think mino satisfied with my answer, Minister. From the narrative lo blessa, mi luluko to liputum seblo wonemia. Increasing parents and caregivers knowledge. Pa okote kam teach mi lo wonem. Mene mo sabe. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Minister, you got any respond lo Miablo Santo in relation to donor funding lo all of justice?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think question relating to all of justice. Yes, I think you may probably always say Court of Justice. Hall of Justice me on for so long finish. I think by you missed the work towards all. I think you been law house. I've been appropriated before me 4 billion. But naya you mean downsize me come down to 1 billion. So I think now me operation we me allocate them lo Hall of Justice. You must work towards lo work lab and by you me hope say by lo beginning of December you may work by yon. Thank you, Thomas. One more question lo Honorable Member Preview lo Malakula. Have me no one condition. Have me one fun way. I think have me on finish. But have me not to do with the bills with child protection bill. Thank you.
Honorable Prime Minister.
Supplementary answer, Honorable Speaker, law side law Hall of Justice. Yes, me one overdue project. I think government after government only come in, but there's a big progress at the moment. Government me allocated almost about 1.2. With them assistance blow get a law donor partners also in New Zealand with them Australia, and you missed up law final states law looking redesigning. No say redesigning or remodeling law. Hall of Justice, tamwe all technicians blow you me only been working out cost and me stop lo 4 billion. He come down to revise budget where he stop now. He look somewhere around 2 billion. By government me allocate them funds finish and go. I got contribution block government, more got all contributions block got the donor partners way. So hopefully at the end of this year, you may hope say about the finalize some design. And then by you may commence law construction towards law end of the year, hopefully law December.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Suppose you know any another comment or question. Honorable Member Torres.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Loyum. Good morning, Honorable House. Me got one question in relation to funding towards one small bag theatre. Me tell them say go towards small bag, promote them all work all youth law, all communities. Me want them suppose Minister he have clarify no more. Say by funding he go towards them to youth and no more Santo with them villa or me to by capture all islands where only no got access law. All you two like you here. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think Fania me related to Port Villa, more Loganville. Thank you.
you, Honourable Minister. You may take a note, the total total funding for Ministry of Youth, Justice and Community Service, the one total sum of 200,250,000 baht. Ministry of Fisheries, Ocean, and Maritime Affairs, the one total funding of 4,812,000 baht. Suppose you don't have any question or comment, we stop note them or accept them. Parliament will note them or accept them. Total funding blow, donor funding blow Ministry of Fisheries, Oceans, and Maritime Affairs. Ministry of Climate Change, Adaptation, Geoassets, Meteorology and Energy. With them one donor funding, total up blow 2,784,723,287 baht. Suppose you know that, you must have taken note, more accept them. Total donor funding for Ministry of Climate Change, Adaptation, Geoassets, Meteorology, more Energy. Total money for 2,784,723,287 baht. And we make him one total blow 9,270,141,750 baht. Or some total focused funding from donors, Ikamlo government. Parliament will take him note, more accept them total focused funding from donors to the government of an amount of 9,270,141,750 baht. We moving along 2026 estimate revenue forecast. We refer them email part 4, lo yellow book, page 402. Or 403. Parliament, they want estimate revenue below 1,300,000 baht. You know, got any question or comment? You may note them or you may accept them. Judiciary, with the one total estimate revenue forecast for 28,931,858 baht. Suppose you have any question or comment, you may take a note. Parliament, you may take a note, and accept them. Malfatumur Council Blood Chiefs. Total revenue forecast 28,932 baht. Parliament may note them or may accept them. National Audit Office, they want total revenue forecast estimate for 2,200,000 baht. Parliament may note them or may accept them. Public Prosecutor, total revenue forecast estimate below 428 million 70 Vatu. 428,070 Vatu, sorry. You may note them or you may accept them. Public Solicitor's Office. The one total revenue forecast estimate below 1,570,026 Vatu. Parliament may take them note, may accept them. Public Service Commission. The one total estimate revenue forecast below 25 789 213 Vatu. You may take them note, you may accept them. Office for Attorney General. The one total estimate revenue forecast below 407,823,949. Parliament may take a note, may accept them. Citizenship Office. The one total estimate revenue forecast below 10,975,491,451 Vatu. Parliament may note them or may accept them. Office flow electoral with the one total estimate revenue forecast to 39,169,372 Vatu. Parliament may note them or may accept them. Ministry of Prime Minister. Total estimate revenue forecast for 25,882 Vatu. Honorable Prime Minister.
Honorable Jeremy, one area where you may maintain them all same, I'm supposed to be 10 million. I'm supposed to be 10 million. I'm a chat some of the towers where only one them all different one them operators, all one them use some tower block government, then only rent them. But by you maintain them, me stop as it is. Even no make any correction then.
Thank you, Honorable Prime Minister. Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Forestry and Biosecurity when total estimate revenue forecast 188,949,999 Vatu. Parliament may note them or may accept them. Ministry of Tourism, Trade, Commerce, more Vanuatu Business. Total estimate revenue forecast for 73 million 10,343 Vatu. Parliament may note them or may accept them. Ministry of Education and Trading. The one total estimate revenue forecast for 9 million 706,567 Vatu. Parliament may note them or may accept them. Honorable Member Los Santo, Honorable Kaitan Pikun.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, just for one question, Law Minister of Education, about teacher licensing fee 18,000. You know, say teacher me your close up 7,000 teacher ya lo Vanuatu. We have now 18,000 Vanuatu no more license fee. Let me just one question, Honourable Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Member. No question. Honourable Minister of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, you. Good morning, Prime Minister. Good morning, Deputy Prime Minister. All Excellency Speakers, Deputy, Leader of Opposition, the Leader of Opposition, everyone, all honourable members, we Mr. House. Thank you for question. Yes, everyone in service education, one institution where we provide them services lo country, and plant along all. You must find a way how you have collect them revenue blow me help them to Ministry of Education blow me have contribute to revenue collection for government. Unfortunately, Peel belong Teaching Service Commission have not been very clear. Teaching teachers licensing where hemi minimum say law act where he been passed law parliament hemi plong teacher hemi save pay mo hemi no save pay may or suppose hemi decide lo hemi no pay then pampai hemi no force him lo hemi pay so one way pampai he stuck up naya lo me ask me everyone lo support them say it's a must. No, you may collect them fee. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. That is why you look in fee. Also, way. That is why you look in fee amount, yeah. Hemi. That is why, Mr. Speaker, you may look at amount, yeah. Where hemi, you may not have until Pili passed, then you must have increase it. Thank you.
Thank you for the response, Honourable Minister. Any other questions? Law revenue estimate forecast for Ministry of Education. So, sinogat, you must take note. More accept them. One total submit 9,706,567 Vanuatu. 9,706,567 Vanuatu. Ministry of Finance, more economic management. 28 milliards 462 millions 238 285 Vanuatu. Suppose you got any question or comment, Parliament may note them or may accept them. Estimate revenue forecast for 2026, Law Ministry of Law, Economic or Finance, more economic management. Ministry of Foreign Affairs, International Cooperation, or External Trade. They want total estimate revenue forecast of 17,162,115 Vanuatu. Suppose you got any question or comment, Parliament may note them or may accept them. Ministry of Health. One total estimate revenue forecast. Honourable Member of Malakula.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Lo Ministry of Health mi look sorry. Mi look hospital fees no mi no sa mi blow one straight but oten one amount to 70 million. Suppose minister mi save come clear but from me believe lo health mi save make more revenue to from most all health worker mo practitioner where stop making private polketa mi save use mo kata tu lo sat lo model lo PPP o different model bagen bo o save use small machine do mi from most lo kata li operate li no kata la all equipment. So di save kami small equipment do mi tao no mi save chat mo kata tu and mi save se mena istava benaya and even some lo physician do mi all stop tao no after working hours Ori stop yusum tu la ori equipment hospital mi no sabe se ori charge tu lo pleso no. Then that's why me ask mo 70 billion mi sabe collect mo tanta. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member of Malakula. Honorable Minister of Health. When you remind me, Honorable Member, you know, move to mas all microphone from only very sensitive. You can speak in by captain. You just switch him on by your captain by Emi Talk. Thank you, Thomas. Honorable Minister,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Good morning to you, or good morning to every honorable members again. Lo pleasure se molibutum se hospital fees by you look all fees I got los 6 hospitals, all 6 hospitals playing lo provincial hospital I got start lo Lenakel. After I come lo Villa Central Hospital, I con lo North Sub Hospital, con lo Northern Provincial Hospital, con lo Lolowai Hospital, lo Panama. After I con lo Quatavas Hospital, by look hospital fees by I got all code number plans, lo code number lo kita lo 61 RB, 61 RB, mi minim se FCH, lo FCH. Hemi 53 million, plo 61 RT, hemi plo Lenakel 500,000, plo 61 RT, hemi plo NBH, Northern Provincial Hospital 12,900,000, aptai kat plo 61 SP, hemi plo Quatafas Hospital, hemi lo Torpa, hemi 240,000, ikat plo 61 SP, ST, hemi plo North Sub Hospital, hemi 2 million fatu, 61 SF, hemi plo Yes, North Sub Lolowai Hospital. Yes, Lolowai Hospital, hemi 1.4 million, 1,436,000 batu. Also, ma honorable member primi lo malekula wo italem itru pa imi sabe collecte mo I katol news services ya li yumi chesta pa establishim I got lo mammogram service pa imi collectem pa next year pa mi yumi come mi think se pa hemi increase after I got all services primi lo laboratory only upgrade lo Lenakel Hospital lo liko install a machine finish we yumi sabe make mol test lo organs livers after all result ya pa yumi sabe taken no lo all provinces so after lo Norsu poli bin install em finish lo Lowai Hospital lo no install em so all services ya pa yumi sabe look one increase more within 70 something million. So lo Quatafas tu olsem Australia wetem kita lo help one olipin donate mo la facilities lo yumi lo laboratory mo ikat CT scan ikat portable CT scan ikat portable X-ray wetem portable ECG machine Pal all fees plol time bali kami chat pai kat mo increase lol kata all services al no bin kat lol pleasure so wetem na ya tu lo Lenakel Hospital ikat X-ray by time next year by ikat mo increase mo ikat lo North Sub Hospital we ikat X-ray na stop on tu by all fees plan time oli collect them by ikat mo increase mo lo Lolowai Hospital time mo pat lo X-ray oli ko fitim oli services pa fee plo X-ray tu pa mekem se pa all fees pa increase pa imiches lukolat kam we mo mo lol dispensaries with them health centers. All keta you mean no capture inside from Health Committees Act, you mean no amend them yet. Time we you amend them Health Committees Act, pa you sabe collect them all keta so you mean no sabe operate them all powers all keta committee all keta listam collect them all fees ya all make all developments lol health facilities well dispensaries more health center. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister of Law Health. Honourable Leader of Law Government Business, Member of Law Pentecost.
Thank you, Speaker. I suppose Minister of Law Health sabe come with more detail say consultation fee how much X-ray me how much will collect them from. We got quite a big number of law RSC. We'll start every time we'll go carry X-ray law so. Naya got scan machine mo. You got maternity. No science how much beginning is about law 1 year, but you could law you come with one detail from me one sector with me. So I'm going to small what we come to me even though I'm on social law service, but you got a me too all manual stuff. Consultation fee more lot of fee of law services will hospital stuff and provide more detail most which is be clear law budget here too or law different head here will collect them thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Leader of Law Government Business. Honourable Member of Santo.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, Law Ministry of Law Health, Law Revenue and stuff, particularly all consultation fee where you stop all health center, you stop Sachem, even hospital is Sachem, in Ostabia, Honourable Minister. And meetings all fee you should come look up and cover. Yes, instead we start on committee. All health law management from Kamana, we pay more medical, Kamani pay everything, every fee you must come look up and cover. Rather than we start our handle committee. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Member. Honourable Member Malakula, Honourable Terry.
Mr. Speaker, good morning, Leyumo. Good morning, the House. I think me too, me got some concern or some MP Premier Lucanville, or Losando. You got all trucks, you got all vehicles where Ministry me give him, all boat, where Ministry me give him, you got plan there, all use them, all taxi, all about. But you know, got revenue, blow him and me come through the process. Most ministers have a make them too clear, say all truck and all boat, well, you give me call all health centers and all list of use them, all some all private taxi, all money I go where. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Member. Honourable Minister of Health.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, all questions we come. We got one question with Honourable Leader of the Government Business. We have me ask him you me detail him. Straight me take him note the question by question blame by me detail him by me just come later with them all details from by me more details all small fees everyone more question we have me come member blue me Sandor from all health centers with them dispensary fees. Yes, you mean currently health committees act you mean no sabe override them by me go back me look me will walk lamb lo tram look lo me sabe walk lo me sabe capture them. Next number 3 question me come lo member me lo molecular by again. Thank you lo question. All boat with them all trucks, me been butu, me blow only make them all referrals no more. Currently, I got full up, only report them. Me make them some instruction. I go all commandable instruction letter. I go all commandable. You mean all provinces, all stop call
Arstemol tracker, lo legal cam, mall boats, lo yumi usum the right way. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Honorable Minister of Law Health. So you may stop. Take a note, you may accept them total estimate revenue forecast for Ministry of Law Health for an amount of 70,076,088 Vanuatu. Ministry of Law Infrastructure and Public Utilities 669,495,130 Vanuatu. Suppose you know any question or comment? Law estimate revenue forecast for 2026 Ministry of Law Infrastructure and Public Utilities. Parliament may stop. Take note, may accept them. Ministry of Law Internal Affairs. Honorable Minister of Law Internal Affairs.
Mr. Chairman, me like him way you stop take a mimi stop go speed lo side lo revenue. Istakam one practice lo houses the time we stop lo revenue me no stop talk to mas pe emana mi most important part lo budget for you must make them revenue lo you must have spend them time we become lo expenditure you must have to okay let finish pe me want them just comment lo budget lo you lo Ministry of Internal Affairs and especially lo give him credit where it is due lo officials lo you suppose you haram lo speech lo Minister of Finance Deputy Prime Minister I must talk about budget focus lo yesterday Ministry of Internal Affairs lo this year make one budget focus lo side lo revenue lo 1.5 billion assemblies around lo September Ministry reach him target ya finish now we lo November is stop well over 1.9 billion. And you must have got one expectation, say by hopefully by December you should reach him 2 billion. May in excess low focus we make them low this year. And so we want them to tell them thank you low, teach you with them all directors and every officials low, you low ministry low, hard work will start making all time low raise them revenue. Block and especially blow start exceed them target. Suppose you do budget blow next year, Ministry of Finance, we raise him back. Target, he go low one, narrow extra 1 billion, over 1 billion. Fatu blow yata me go blow all staff blow you only raise him low Ministry of Internal Affairs and we want them tell them thank you lol gata and me ask him say only continue blow make them good work, will stop make them blow support them revenue blow government so that next year probably sabe raise him an extra 1 billion and top blow. When I'm living in finish Lotisia, I comment to me and we want them to tell them thank you, Lord Gata. Low work will stop mega man. Also, you may look, even though revenue may pay with them citizenship program, but all you work hard, also raise some revenue through effective implementation of legislations, through joint operations, where you may contact them, raise some more revenue come inside budget block government, especially programs we must have carried out. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. I think I'm saying no more got any question. Honourable Member Blosanto.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I think for clarification purposes, no more suppose Mr. Look lo fees lo place security. We no sabe se firearms is tabwe. Suppose we Minister sabe clear no more. Lo saldo revenue.
Thank you. Question, Honourable Minister.
Suppose you look lo MITT 2636. Suppose you no look firearms is lo place and Mr. Blo artifice included inside lo place.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Suppose you have any comment or question to estimate revenue forecast for 2026 Ministry of Internal Affairs. Parliament Mr. Notem me accept one total sum of 2,638,143,298 Vanuatu. Ministry of Lands, Mines, Water Resources, one total estimate revenue of 1,438,682,944 Vanuatu. Member of Malakula, Honorable Barthelemy Marcelino.
Thank you again for giving me just me talk, Mr. Speaker. Lo land management, me do close got one increase of 1,370,000,000. We believe say minister confirm no me from what temola mermen we been passing last time the land reform primi pro me increase in lisi 99 years. We believe say me by me can by me impact ma revenue primi. And lo la question me lo set lo water resources. Lo blessia lo quotient 6903 water charges recoveries. We believe say every question lo MP lo Malakula last me been asking me regards lo la water drill machine. We believe say emeto is having every camion drill will establo or provinces premier. Emeto is subcharge mo kata. From some lo camion establo la provincia menos kul sabias na. So we believe say emeto me capture in sa blesa. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Question. Honorable Minister of Lands.
Thank you, Chair. I think yes, block confirm no more increase mi to do lo la reform we ministry Mr. undertaken lo department lo land lo or some way member mi rightly tell him about you me extend them term lo lease lo go up to 99 years and then all kada customer lo ministry time only come lo li extend them term lo lease only got one fee lo li pem we application fee and then after that only got when mo golem premium fee only must pay lo sabe kat access lo extension lo lease lo all kita lo site lo water yes me confirm me all water charges we stop happen lo yumi lo Luganville also mo yumi save Lakatoro lo yumi tu lo Lenakel and then of course all kita drilling machine too only got all kita charges we only stop them through lo all kita provincial water office please. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Honorable Leader of Government Business, Member of Pentecost.
Thank you, Speaker. Law Land Management. Revenue including to award test ko declaram lo torbayo te Malakula. Mo miwadon sabe lo Stella Maria by ikat subdivision lo hemo by sa ulisa klinim na morse by kawan talk mo from miwan investment got many megam by megam one subdivision or I also want to collect them revenue lo hem Malakula motem torbaya only included inside ya only. Thank you, Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Question. Honorable Minister of Lands.
Thank you, Chair. When you me look buke, you me putu me also weblo by you me no exaggerate. But of course, ministry mi sabe make more than him ya we mi stop. Member me mention him about you me lo solar. I think me glad to inform him house to mo all family lo solar say. Council of Minister, I mean, those in every list, or sorry, all applications, lol kita, where he come before 2 weeks ago, and then while have got access lol document, so by maybe revenue year, by me come in this year, that's why you mean forecast them, block collect them next year, and Lakatoro, you mean put them inside lo place, yeah, but But definitely, lakatoro, but you should collect them next year from you change them every class police, no you commercial no. So you got 68 plot everyone, we buy you put them out, and then also me tell them, you put them when we install plesia, me just minimum, but by you have make them over next year. And by you look low, chair low total revenue collection, I think you got one increase for 200 million. Where you miss have make them, you may not just rely low when we stop here, blow you may sorry all get a revenue way existing one, but you may create them two all new one. Whereby you may have a look, I think by next week, you may should sign them regulation order, where you have help them ministry and me collect them more money in terms of consent fee, where you may have a same stuff for so many years. For over 30 years, where time one minister give one consent, but you must pay no more 3,450, and you must have a say, lol get a rural community, you must pay at you go car one consent lo one lanona, you save pay 300, kasem 500,000, and you may lo kahman, you mean they look him change le me to blow all same say time where you may give him all signature, blow people got access lo document and then only save benefit lo document through all different financial institution. Value pay to one fee whereby you mean increase him small anemia. Or say mitalem, you may not capture everyone lo place, you may them put revenue stop no more one minimal level, but all work where you may make them, you may confidence in next year, but you may have or you may collect them over lo one may stop through all different reform where you may stop taken. Lo site lo vas, think ba migla tu lo announce say I tenda think complete lo make them all get a work lo subdivide them or make them good all road lo project hand up. Where I think only have what and finish, but you may should say who and have what through all technical man do me, and then but you may proceed from there. But definitely next day you may should come all extra revenue. All extra revenue. All extra revenue whereby you may make them through all different program lo ministry or stuff. And we must tell them thank you to lo parliament where you may be acceptable you may make them all reform and you may pass them amendment to legislation or land act. We have them government and we have give him more list. Lol get people who live in urban lands, where only no current more list kasem today whereby me contribute lo revenue collection, lo government and all work where you must have undertaken. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Honourable Leader of the Opposition, you rise.
Can you be outside, Mr. Speaker, small time? Just for safety for everyone. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
But you may suspend one short break. You may understand you got one shake. You lay note normal book you may stop revenue estimate Ministry of Lands. Parliament may note them or may accept them. Focus flow Ministry of Lands flow one total sum 1,438,682,944 Vanuatu. You may suspend now or may rush through all remaining revenue and then you may come back. But suppose you want them, you may break now. Then you may come back, you may have it quick, you may come back and after you may stop inside, or time you may stop blow break. But suppose you feel say you want them suspend now, but you tell them, but you may have come back. You're right, you may proceed to estimate revenue, and then you may suspend. Honourable Minister of Finance.
Chair, suppose you're right, you may have a suspend small time, and then you may come back inside, just for precaution to everybody know.
All right. Thank you, Thomas. I think before you may suspend, but I ask him, Honourable Minister, you take him back, Chair. We move Committee of the Laos and we go back to Parliament. And but you may suspend, but you may come back. Yes. We got the option below. You may come back this afternoon, or you may come back for 20 minutes. No, you may almost, forget them allow us close, sitting or suspended. So you may stop lo ans plaus, lo consensus plaus as to how you manage them allow us me with them business way stable front. Me prefer you may dispose them of part lo appropriation bill lo revenue, and then you move you lo expenditure lo committee stage lo afternoon today. Suppose me, you may suspend for about 15 minutes, and then you may come back, you may complete him revenue, and then we can suspend for lunch and come back in the afternoon to complete the expenditure. Tell me, thank you too much. Before you make a suspension, I'll stay safe. You got plenty exits through window. So you may not panic, but you may say organize me. Distance between all wood and top with the mere town and me more close up between the main chamber. So you got enough time to retrieve him. Everyone thank you too much, but you may operate low conditions me, but let me place pay me, so it quick me come anytime. But you may call all details, to explain me, allow you me connection by me, and then encourage me, please. You may not panic, more react the middle session from by after by you may say me human nature, so by me understand them. With them all remarks by Parliament, I mean now suspend for a break, and then you may resume the 11. Thank you. You may resume. You may proceed. We'll continue. Bill for the 2026 Appropriation Act number 2025 by Mr. Vascom, Honorable Minister of Finance, or Economic Management, Honorable Deputy Prime Minister, Bloikam for it. We move from Parliament, we go back to Committee of the Whole House, we may continue with them all sections for bill, we start all estimate revenue forecast for 2026. We stop the Ministry of Lands, Mines, and Water Resources. Next one, Ministry of Youth, Justice, and Community Services. The one estimate revenue forecast for 1,785,335 Vanuatu. Honorable Member Blo Torres, Honorable John Joseph.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, me need clarity no more revenue budget law National Sports Authority here. Me want them service hemi reflect them which revenue straight that I blow 100 watts to collect them every afternoon lo korban, or I cut all nara fees too, we should be included lo please here. And me understand say got all games too we stop on lo la stadiums here where government to him got shares inside him. So suppose Minister him sabe him clarity lo him. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member lo question. Honorable Minister of Sports.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Yes, me include more caretaking. Mo also me want them let me house here William say me no include renting employee me lo FOL where Ministry of Finance me stop rent them na lo yumi me no reflect them inside lo bisa. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Suppose you have any comment question to estimate revenue forecast Ministry of Youth, Justice and Community Service. Parliament may note them and may accept them. On total money of 1,785,335 Vanuatu. Ministry of Fisheries, Ocean and Maritime Affairs. But they want total estimate revenue of 1,790,458,150 Vanuatu. Suppose you not have any comment, Honorable Minister of Finance?
House no mo se lo revenue lo fisheries lo Jack Magrela. Think one amount where me stop lo 500 million. Me want them inform house no mo se you me just sign them over letter lo break up lo one amount lo 8.3 million US dollars. Where me roughly around 1 billion Vanuatu. Just 1 billion Vanuatu, where Bambahemi come in, also one extra money lot this year, where even you may exceed in revenue, you may finish. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. Suppose you not have any comment, Parliament, me note them or me accept them total estimate revenue forecast, also way stop, lo 1,790,458,150 Vanuatu. Lo Ministry of Fisheries, Oceans, and Maritime Affairs. Ministry of Climate Change, Adaptation, Geohazards, Meteorology, and Energy. They want total estimate revenue forecast for 2026 34,781,568 Vanuatu. Was you got any question or comment? Parliament, Mr. Notemo, you may accept them. Honourable Member of Port Vila, Honourable Marie-Louise Mill.
Bonjour, Monsieur le Président. Juste une question au niveau des revenus du ministère du Changement climatique. Nous avons ici 3 montants similaires de 1 444 444 sous la partie environnement. Yumika lo plisa one 3 same figure no lo revenue blo environment we mi 1,444,444 Vanuatu. We mi appear 3 times under lo 3 heading we mi stop notice CITES with them permit EIA. Me na dem cat clarification mo say mi straight po. You mi raise them amount ya mi similar lo trivala and lo trivala entity from mi very important blo book ya mi reflect them one way reality mi stop tell them out. Otherwise, yes, thank you.
Thank you. Lo question, Honourable Minister of Finance, so Honourable Minister of Climate Change, 1,444,444 Vanuatu.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. Good morning, Liu. Good morning, all members of the House. Thank you. The question we come to Honourable MP Law Port Vila, Madam Marie-Louise Mill. Yes, all forecast revenues. So we estimate based on previous collection, but of course, from by reality, by different ones where we complete in beer. Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Suppose you got any Honourable Minister of Finance?
Chairman, I think by any beneficial yumi with them every naravalo one two people yumi will establish in say Ministry of Climate Change me one ministry where by full poli expect them say by yumi no save collect them revenue lehem. Isema call some thinking or perception say by ministry some lord ministries yumi no save collect them revenue lehem. This year Ministry of Climate Change me exceed him target lehem. Collect them revenue. So, one could follow approach and some all thinking we have site lo place, based on some international convention, or some sites with them all Naravaloana, who only help collect them revenue too. So, me supplement them answer law Minister for Climate Change. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. Suppose you not got any comment or question, you may stop taking note, or you may accept them total expenditure or total revenue forecast. Estimate revenue forecast for 2026 Ministry of Climate Change, Adaptation, Geosat Meteorology, Mo Energy, 34,781,568 Vanuatu. Total government revenue, low one total government estimate revenue forecast for 2026, 46,877,328,537 Vanuatu. You may take a note, or you may accept them. New domestic borrowings. $3,300,000,000 Vanuatu. Honourable Member of Los Santos, Rural, Honourable Gaetan Piquion.
Just long clarification mo Honourable Speaker. Speaker, lo you understand mo say only borrowings here you go towards 3 billion or 4 billion domestic borrowings, domestic bonds. And particularly capital project ka man im same kan be yung andem sabe. So project ay go towards one project. Pero imi no mekem blon borrowing imi borrow lo pem salary blon mana. Imi borrow lo iko lo investment. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honourable Member. Honourable Minister of Finance.
Mr. Chairman, I think I one good question, but maybe time will you make low expenditure, then by Mr. help to clarify. Thank you. Presently, I by no blow fund them salaries, me blow capital expenditure, me by me just clarify, time will you become low expenditure. Thank you.
So you missed up notem, Parliament notem, we accept them total domestic borrowing, new domestic borrowing, lo 3 milliards 300 millions Vanuatu. Domestic bond rollover, 1 billion 30 million 621,380 Vanuatu. Parliament notem, we accept them. Budget support, 3 billion 670 million Vanuatu. Parliament notem, we accept them. Total government receipt, 54 billion 877 million 949,917 Vanuatu. Parliament notem, we accept them. Total external financing, 9 billion 720 or 9 billion 270 million 141,750 Vanuatu. Parliament notem, we accept them. Make one total government receipt more external financing plus 64 billion 148 million 91,667 Vanuatu. Suppose you got any question, by me putum total figure vote, total government receipts and external financing 64 billion 148 million 91,667 Vanuatu. If you agree, please indicate. Against, abstention.
Total government receipts and external financing with a total amount of 64 billion 148 million 91,667 Vanuatu was approved unanimously with 37 votes in favor.
You will now move to Parliamentary Appropriation 2026, appropriation by economic classification. We want to carry consensus for the House. We intend to make one suspension for lunch and then we come back in the afternoon. We go through the expenditure. Where we part 1 or part 2, the yellow book, page 1, page 21. Suppose Amy Riddlesham, Honourable Leader of Government Business.
Thank you, Speaker. You may suspend for lunch.
All right. By you suspend for lunch, by you ask him, Honourable Minister of Finance, and me current back chair blame. Committee of the Whole House, we move, we come back to Parliament. By Parliament, we suspend for lunch break. Then by we come back to 2 o'clock afternoon. You may start the ordinary session of Parliament between 2 to 2:30. But me allow him time, suppose you got any oral questions. You may ask him, then as of 2:30 onwards, but you may come back, you may continue with them. Appropriation bill. Time is suspended, me decide when something by happen, one time. Me think say by me probably me give him small time, suppose you got any regular questions, you may ask him period 30 minutes. From 2 to 2:30, and then we come back and then we proceed with them expenditure, appropriation bill. Thank you, Thomas. Parliament, I will now suspend for lunch. We resume 1400 hours afternoon. Thank you, Thomas.